From a grisly bloodbath to flying French body parts, Prey offers up some of the Predator franchise's most gruesome kills. Spoilers ahead. While the famous alien hunter is known by the name Predator, it's merely a reference to what it does for sport. It hunts. The species, however, only hunt other predators, animals that can fight back. Otherwise, there's no sport in the affair. Being new to planet Earth in this film, the Predator begins hunting wildlife. It first kills a rattlesnake. It even eventually kills a massive grizzly bear, but at one point, however, it targets a wolf. Just like with its human prey, the Predator stalks the wolf using thermal vision. However, the wolf is only out to get lunch, eyeing a tasty-looking rabbit. After the wolf gives chase, it nabs the furry snack right as the Predator strikes. The two predators then spar, with the alien hunter getting the better of the canine. Later in the film, the alien hunter is seen polishing the wolf's skull. It's a clear callback to the Predator's tendency to claim trophies. One of the most harrowing moments in the film comes when Naru encounters a grizzly bear. The animal, in all of its ferocity, sets its sights on Naru and aims to kill her. Naru flees and spots a beaver dam in the middle of the river. She dives underneath the water surface and pulls herself up inside the fortified beaver home. Meanwhile, the Predator hones in on the massive bear, intent on collecting another trophy. The Predator is strong enough to pull its kill from out of the dam and hoist the massive mammal over its head. Naru stares in terror as the cloaked Predator lets the animal's blood pour over its body. It's a powerful, iconic moment for the franchise. Perhaps one of Naru's biggest detractors, Wasape, leads the hunting party with all the bravado he can muster. He has zero faith that Naru can be an effective hunter with his snide comments.
Who invited you? We won't be gone long enough to need a cook.
It was always clear from the get-go that Wasape's ego was going to get him into trouble and lead to his demise. When the Comanche hunting party hears strange sounds in the woods, they become wary. A creature is making guttural clicking noises high in the trees, but they're unsure what sort of animal it could be. After Wasape kills a possum, thinking it was causing the rustling in the woods, he goes to retrieve it. That's when 3 red dots appear on his chest. He is swiftly killed with 3 darts shortly after. Like most of us have come to expect, there's a moment when the Comanche hunters face a mass slaughter at the hands of the Predator. The moment comes after the hunters embark on a trip to track down Naru. She's left camp to hunt and investigate this strange new visitor on her own.
If they don't see, we'll show them.
While on the prowl for the lion earlier, Naru insists to Taabe that they aren't alone in the forest. Her senses are keen as she notes the oddly skinned snake from earlier. After finding an injured fellow hunter who was attacked by the mountain lion, Naru rightfully wonders why the mountain lion didn't finish him off. She postulates to her brother that something scared it away. Furthermore, the native hunters suggest the tracks left behind are from a bear, though Naru correctly points out that the tracks indicate an animal walking on its hind legs. Unknown to the warriors, the Predator watches and waits for the right moment to strike. After killing Wasape, the rest of the hunters jump in to attack. Fighting this hulking beast one-on-one is a bad call, however. No matter how skilled these warriors are, their abilities are no match for the physical prowess of the Predator. It begins systematically butchering them one by one. It's a bloody sequence that sets a precedent for the massacre of the fur trappers still to come. Itsee is a member of Taabe's band of Comanche hunters who initially endeavors to slay a mountain lion. In the battle sequence where the Predator rears its ugly head and slaughters nearly the entire hunting party, Itsee is nowhere to be seen. After Naru flees from the alien hunter, she finds herself in a field of tall grass. Itsee grabs her and pulls her below the grass and motions to her to be silent. Itsee indicates that he can see the beast. Steadying his bow, a trio of targeting lasers appears on his forehead. Naru, knowing exactly what that means, is quick on the draw and causes the Predator to miss his shot. Naru only buys poor Itsee precious seconds, however, as the Predator gives chase. Still invisible following them through the tall grass, the Predator closes in. The creature runs Itsee down in the field and guts him in a grisly display. After the Predator has eviscerated most of the Comanche hunting party, the fur trappers remain, alongside Naru and Taabe, of course. The fur trappers attempt to use Naru and Taabe as bait for the alien hunter by tying them to a tree. However, Naru knows from experience that the Predator won't target her and her brother while they're incapacitated. Instead, it's going to hunt all the fur trappers lying in wait. Of course, what ensues is a massive slaughter of the fur trappers. The Predator actively uses all of its tools and moves, dismembering the hunters left and right. At one point, it chokeholds a man to a tree and then activates its gauntlet shield that opens up and decapitates the man. It even wields the weapons brought by the fur traders, including an axe, and lobs off another man's arm before finishing the job. One unfortunate soul aims his pistol directly at the predator point blank. The predator stands still as if beckoning the man to fire. When he finally pulls the trigger, the bullet ricochets off the predator's helmet and brings a swift end to the trapper. The predator ends his massacre by leaving behind a wrist gauntlet containing 3 explosive drones that eliminate the rest of their party. Raphael Adolini is the name inscribed on the flintlock pistol the Predators gave to Detective Mike Harrigan at the end of Predator 2. It was a cool nod to the idea that the crew of alien hunters had been visiting Earth for a few centuries. That very flintlock pistol becomes a key tie-in to the prequel film, Prey. Credited only as Raphael, he is one of the trappers who initially finds and imprisons Naru after she is snagged by their bear trap. While imprisoned at their camp, Raphael is the only one who speaks her language and can translate for the other fur trappers. The only thing they want to know is any details she can share on the beast that is hunting them. Later in the film, all of the fur trappers are slaughtered by the predator. One lone trapper makes it back alive, Raphael, though his leg is severed below the knee. He asks for Naru's help in exchange for his flintlock pistol. Unfortunately, when the predator arrives, it finds the incapacitated Adolini is still alive and finishes what it started. Adolini may have been a random fur trapper, but his flintlock pistol is a cool relic that connects the great Predator universe. Perhaps one of the most emotionally upsetting deaths at the hands of the predator is Taabe, Naru's brother. While he displays a measure of doubt about his sister's hunting skills, it's more likely that he's being protective of her. However, he does ultimately relent and allows her to join the hunt. During their trek, Naru shares her anxieties over another hunter in the woods, given the strangely skinned snake and the odd attack patterns she is tracking from animals in the wilderness. Taabe dismisses Naru's instincts, however, a move he won't soon forget. Of the entire Comanche hunting party, Taabe manages to outlast them all, standing strong right beside his sister. When Naru is attacked by the predator in the fur trapper's camp, Taabe jumps into the fray with Naru, making one final request of her.
This is it?
No.
Bring it home.
It's a loving message for her to finish the job knowing he won't survive combat with the beast. The predator does get the better of him and impales Taabe through the back with its wrist-mounted claws. When the predator targets Naru, Taabe, who is seemingly dead, gets one final blow and injures the alien hunter's leg, but meets his end as a result. This fuels her motivation to end the predator once and for all. No matter how ferocious the predator may be, the odds are stacked against it when it comes to surviving the film. But it's not brute strength that gives humans an advantage. A fight with the predator comes down to a game of wits. Every human victor always bests the alien by outsmarting it at its own game. Naru is a master at this. Early in the film, she is temporarily trapped in a bog but manages to pull herself to safety using her axe and rope. As the final confrontation approaches, Naru uses her flintlock pistol to knock the predator's mask off, robbing it of its targeting system. She takes the mask and positions it to aim at the bog. She intends to pull the predator into the mire where the creature will be forced to shoot at her from a distance. However, its weaponry is guided by the mask's targeting system when active. Once the predator does fall for her trap and makes the fatal mistake of pulling the trigger, the bolt bends away from Naru and ricochets off multiple trees before plunging right through the predator's skull. In effect, she tricks the beast into killing itself. This time, the human victor takes a trophy from the predator, something that hasn't happened in previous films. As she walks back into her camp, it's clear that Naru has become as vicious as the alien beast that stalked her.